guys, I'm back. I know you've been looking for me because I was looking for y'all. No, but let's jump right into it. We're going to cover the 90-day Fiancé, I think it is. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Sorry I look a little beat up. I know I've been using that excuse for a while, but whatever. We in the quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, let's jump right into it. I got my notes. I'm ready to go. So let's start off with Ave and Ash, or Ash and Avery. He's crazy, okay? We already know this. We've all said this. So when you jump in, you know, they already had a little argument. They was going back and forth about, you know, whatever. He's like, you don't believe in me. And, you know, you tore me down and all this other. He's such a drama queen. Not a king. He's a queen. You know, so she's sitting there looking at him like, you know, I'm like, dude, who's the coach here? She has more control over her emotions than you do, bruh. So he goes on to say, tell me you love me if you really love me. So she's looking at this brother. She's like, dude, you called me heartless. You know, you got a problem, da, 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 da. So they ended up talking or whatever. I don't like the way the brother crossed his legs, okay? That right there I don't like, okay? But anyway, so we go on. They go meet with his ex-wife and the kid or whatever. Her and the ex-wife have a conversation. They talk or whatever. I feel like the ex-wife was kind of sugarcoating their relationship, but she also found out that they have been divorced only for a year and not 10 years. So he kind of like lied, fudged a little bit, but whatever. So she goes on to find out that she says like he's a great guy, you know, but she also did let her know like, nah, when it comes to my kid, I'm not really looking, you know, for y'all to be like this happily ever after couple and my child be in America and I be here. Like, I would prefer that he stay here, build with his child for the next 5 years or so, and go see you every 4 months. And Avery was looking like, I mean, she was like every 4 times a year or something. So they were boring, whatever, move on. Next, we talk about Erica and Stephanie. Erica and Stephanie, they get on my nerve. And the reason why they get on my nerve is because not so much Erica. I feel Erica is being true to who she is. I feel like Erica really is, you know, gay. Like, she really is true to this stuff. You know, she's true to it. But I feel like Stephanie is confused and she may not truly be gay, but she's trying to front like she's not gay. I mean, like she's gay. And, you know, like she's having this experiment or something. Like, I can see Erica being somebody that's like, oh, I thought about being gay, but I want to be married and have kids and all that. And I'm not hating on anybody that has ever, you know, toggled or been like, okay, I'm bisexual. But I really think like she may be sexual, or she may be just curious. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we go on, and then so Erica came out to her mom, her parents, whatever, and was like, hey, you know, I'm gay, da da da. So of course, she wants Stephanie to do the same. Stephanie's like, nah, I'm not ready. You know, my mom, they called her mom or whatever, but she wasn't ready to come out. Now, that part I get. Something that serious, you may want to talk to your mom. But the way Stephanie comes across like, when I'm ready to do it. You don't tell me. When I'm ready to do it, then I'll do it. So they get into this argument. Well, they go over to her friends and hang out or whatever. I'm actually glad that they didn't get an argument like I thought they were. I thought we were going to not see an argument this whole episode, but that's too good to be true. So after they had the game night, they had a really good time. They didn't argue. They woke up the next morning. You know, Erica's, of course, questioning, like, yo, is you ever going to tell your mom? Am I going to be this secret forever? And Erica's like, no. I mean, Stephanie's like, no, you know, when I get ready, da 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 da. So then Erica lets the cat out the bag, and she's like, well, I've been played before. And, you know, the girl didn't tell. I was dating for 10 years. I'm like, 10 years? She was like, I was dating for 10 years. She never told that she was gay. And, you know, I don't want to go back through that, which I understand. It was a situation where you feel a type of way about. So you don't want to go and relive that. So they ended up breaking up. She threw the glass. They broke up. Whatever. The next episode, I guess they're going to try it again. Girl, stop. Y'all just... Stephanie, you're not gay. You're not gay. Move on with your life, boo. David. Y'all. David is crazy. Okay? David is stone cold crazy. Like, okay, so he gets home, right, after he got stood up by Alana. He gets back. He said he'd been there for some weeks, right? Okay, whatever. His brother get back on the plane to go back to Ukraine again because she emailed him and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." David is crazy. Okay, so he goes on. He goes on to get back to Ukraine. He gets there. Remind y'all, before he get there, he don't even got no plans. They like, we gonna see each other when we get there. So who flies over the country like 12 hours, whatever, to another country? I think it's more than that. To another country, and you don't even know if you're gonna get to see this girl. He get there on Friday. She told us she can't see him till Monday because her nephew has a soccer game. Don't get me wrong. I'm a very big component for family, but this brother then came over to a whole nother country to see you. This is the 5th time he's seen you, try to see you. I think it's more than 5. So you can't take the time of your day to see him. You have to wait till Monday. Okay, whatever. So he finally makes his plan to go see her on Monday. He gets all ready. He got this jacket on. I mean, this shirt and all this other stuff. He ironing and getting all ready. And I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go back. Okay. He goes to see the private investigator that he already went off with the other lady about. Remember when he was like, "You don't know her. You don't know her. I love her." You know, the one he went off on, right? So you get to that. Let's speed past that. He goes sees the private investigator, right? He get there, right? He talks to the private investigator about the dude is telling him the same information that he told him over the phone. So I guess David thought he was going to say something different. Like, "Oh, I lied. She doesn't have multiple." He told him again, "Yo, she got multiple sites, dude. She getting paid. Like, she getting money." She out here getting this money, right? So he get mad. "You don't know her like I know her." We like, "Brother, you don't even know her, okay?" He's like, "This is my woman. You don't talk about her." He got like tight. He was talking about tight. This brother was tight. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead. Because I'm trying to be fast with my videos. Because when I do long ones, y'all don't watch them. Okay, anyway. He get tight or whatever. He like, "You're fired." I'm like, "Bro, you watch too much Donald Trump." First of all, let's go back to the outfit. Let's talk about the fit that he had on. This brother put on a mustard color shirt. He thought he was killing the game. He had ironed it and everything. He was like, "Yeah, she gonna see me. She gonna be like," He sprayed on some Curve or some Juke. Something old school, some Old Spice. You know he ain't got no time for it or nothing. So he sprayed some old school spray on him. And he put on this leather new edition "Can You Stand the Rain" jacket. I was like, "Bro, where did you get that from?" He thought he was killing the game. So he showed up to the set. He looking. She supposed to meet him at like, I think it was 11 o'clock or something. 11 o'clock passes. A couple minutes later, then it shows you that like she shows up or whatever. But regardless of it being she shows up or not, the lady is still scamming him. I don't care what nobody says. She's still scamming him. And she just had to get there to get the picture, duh, because she needs that visa. So regardless, he's getting played, and it'll go along, and he will continue to get played. Let's keep on moving right along. We're going to go to our final two whatever you call those people. Let's go to Jeffrey and Vario. Jeffrey is another one that's crazy. Okay, so as we last saw, Jeffrey proposed to Vario. Vario was like, "Nah, bruh, I ain't ready." Which I understand. You don't know him. You just found out this brother went to prison. So why would you marry somebody you don't know, or even accept a ring or an engagement for somebody you don't even know? You don't know him. So I understand her being like hesitant to be like, "Well, let's get to know each other a little bit more. I just found out that you clank locked up. I just found out you got locked up." So I'm not going to be like, "Oh yeah, I do. Oh God." So she literally was just like, "Yo, let me just kind of chill. Let me try to take all this in. I don't know about this or whatever." Jeffrey go off. He like totally zoned out. That lets you know he crazy. Girl, if you don't run, you should run, because all the signs are saying nuts. This brother go off. He just like in a bad. He in a mood now. They back at the hotel. Getting ready to leave. She like, "Yo, talk to him." She like, "Yeah, we gonna go ahead and get you off to the airport so you can get back." As they going, she's looking around. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's a nice bar. We should go there next time." Jeffrey like, "Nah, bruh, I ain't having that. We ain't what fuck. Like he got crazy. He was like, "Nah, I ain't coming back." "What I'm coming back for?" She's like, Okay, I just thought maybe you would. Okay. So he goes off, whatever. He don't want to come back. He get to the airport. He get out. He all kind of standoffish. She tried to give him a hug. She like, I'm so sorry, da da da. You know, I just want to still, you know, get to know you. He like, nah, you know, we missed our time. She like, we missed our, like, he really was acting like a jerk, like a total jerk. I wrote in my notes, like, Jeffrey was acting like a total jerk. Okay, so she, you know, feels all sad after he leave or whatever, go inside. She run back in there, you know, the dramatic, you know, 90 Day Fiance run, you know, like how they did with Darcy and old boy, that old bull. You know, he run in there, she hug him. He looking at her like he ain't even hugging her. She all like, and he like this. Like, he looking like this with the crazy eye as she's hugging him. He pushes her off like, oh, I gotta go. Like, he's acting very like, it's weird. Like, he's doing this little game that, like, if you've ever been played by somebody, you know the game. So it's like, dude, really? Anyway, so long story short, he leaves. She gets in the van crying and all this. So I'm like, girl, you just don't know. You just dodged a bullet. Because that brother crazy. Last but not least, Ed and Rosemary. Rosemary, kudos for doing your thing. Because guess what? You don't want to be with him anyway, girl. With that dad body, with that, You don't want to be with him anyway. First of all, let me come for Ed. You don't act brand new. First of all, oh, I got a little tight. Hold up 1 second. Because I like Rosemarie. And I think if I'm saying her name right, I might be wrong, y'all. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. If her name ain't Rosemarie, let's just call her Rose. Okay, Rose, let him know. She let him have it. Rose was like, yo, I'm just tired of this. You done lied. You done disrespected me. You know, da da da. And I'm out. So we ain't got nothing to talk about. And Ed looking like, what do you mean? What's going on? And he tried to do a one tear, he trying to like muster up a tear. And then he finally just snap and get mad, just take off or whatever. After she pretty much let him know, like, yo, I ain't having it. I'm good. Shit, like, you embarrassed me. You talked about my breath. You talked about my clothes. You talked about my house. You talked about our little rat pet that we had in the corner. You talked about everything about our life. And then you want me to expect to embrace you. Nah, bro, we good over here. So shit, like, you didn't even try to get to know my son. Like, you talked about my sister. Like, I felt Rose all the way. Like, you disrespected my dad, you disrespected my sister, you talked about you didn't try to get to know my kid, nothing. So everything about me, you don't even want me. Then you don't want to have no kids. So the only reason I be with you is to have some kids and get to America. Let's be clear. Because ain't nobody trying to be with no Ed. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't not enough money in the world to make me be with no Ed. Period. So then, Rosemarie is like, deuces. She go get her stuff, her little backpack, her little pillow. She out. She like, I'm going back to the airport to see if they can move my flight up. So I got to ride back with him with my stinking breath. And I'm out. So Ed is walking by looking, he come back. They show him going to the hotel looking like, she gone. It's like, bro, you knew she was gone. But anyway, that is 90 Day Fiancé, y'all. I'm so sorry I had to take a break because you guys... I love to talk to you guys on a daily basis. I'll try to put more content out here, but this is 90 Day Fiancé. If you like, please comment, subscribe, and whatever else they say to do. I'll be back.